Hey guys, it's GriffinOni here, and welcome back to Mario and Luigi Brothership. Last time, we took care of a couple more side quests in preparation for the Great Lighthouse. We helped the Groove Master's apprentice get his groove back by getting him some groove boots and restoring the groove to his grooviness. And we also went back to Lotta Coins Island to get some sprite bulbs, some coins, and to do a little bit of a mini heist, which resulted in us getting some really nice items, including a gold medallion, which I then sold for 1,000 coins, which is very, very nice. This time, with all side quests and preparations taken care of, we are going to head over to the Great Lighthouse, now that we have everything that we need to pierce the wall. So let's see if we can't pierce through the wall this time. So the plan's still to launch that rocket at the wall, yeah? Technically, the Great Lighthouse Island is already in our sights. Then let's get to it. There's one slight issue I haven't yet worked out. I've hit a snag with stabilizing the rocket's trajectory. Worst case scenario, its arc could wobble and miss the wall. So what's the fix? I devised a controller, but it has limited range. Could you launch the thing with someone on board? Its ultimate aim is to explode, you know. This guy. Hey, what are you doing? Are you saying you'll control it? Was I unclear about the explosion?
You saved us, so now we're repaying the favor.
This is Idol's big chance to show what we're made of. Big chance, big chance. I know I'm no genius like Technique. I'm not all refined and elegant like Princess Peach either. I'll go with my gut, not with my brain. And maybe I'm not cut out to be a leader, but come on. I still want to help. These kids are going to fucking die. They're going to die doing this. There's no way they're gonna survive. Are you sure about this? Really sure? Well, I'm convinced. Launching now. That did not take much. These children are going to sacrifice their lives. Huh? Oh. Yeah. No, I'm serious. They're on the rocket. They're going to shoot themselves at the wall. They're going to kill themselves. What jovial music for this horrible, chaotic mess that's about to come forward. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're going to die. And like that, both Idol and the wall are no more. They're dead. What is wrong with you people? Mission successful. We've cleared a landing zone for the big cannon. You are so unfazed. It is very concerning. But is Idol all right? I have no data on that. I see. Mario, Luigi, we are counting on you. Time to blast off. I'm coming too. Take care. We will not let Idol's sacrifice be in vain. Well, what the heck is wrong with these people? Do they just not care? Okay, given the nature of how things have gone, Luigi better land nice. All right, good enough. Ugh. Okay, no, they're not dead. Fear the might of idol! Yeah, they wouldn't kill children, but let's be honest here. First time I played this game, like I did in the test playthrough, like I was convinced. Like, they do such a good job of selling you on the idea that these kids gave up their lives to come through the wall. But nah, Idol's the best, and this is why I love it so much, because they did not hesitate to go to these lengths just to give ourselves a chance of getting here. You got to respect them for that.
Oh yeah.
Blasting here was scary stuff. Dumb as dumb gets. Wow. Is this the great beyond? See, even they're convinced they're dead. Idol. Idol, thank you for being so brave. Please rest up now. Princess Peach was very worried. Leave it to Mario and Luigi from here. All right. The second Great Lighthouse. Let's light it up, and then make our way to the next sea.
Oh yeah.
All right, so coming here. First of all, again, Idol. Oh my God, I cannot. You gotta respect Idol for what they've done. They have earned their stripes today. I cannot get over that enough. Anyway, right here, there's a mushroom you can get. There's a shopkeeper that will sell you equipment if you want to buy some. I'm just gonna be certain I have all the best stuff. I'm pretty sure we're good here. We only have the Bros Hammer equipped on Luigi for the moment. I think I am gonna get a Bros Hammer for Mario as well, boost his attack power. Over here, there are some boxes as well as some turnips. We definitely want to grab these, get us all the coinage. I do not believe there are any Grampy turnips here, but still feel free to explore and get everything that you can, because everything is another resource that we can exploit. Why can I not break these boxes? My Luigi has to do all the work. As you can see, much like last time, cannot quite go on in. Guess can't stroll on in. These evil taps are so paranoid.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is a responsible thing to, lock your doors when you're trying to keep intruders out. So, paranoid or practical, I'll let you decide. Anyway, we're gonna go in this little pipe here, and we have some pipe-based puzzles that we need to do. So we want to pay attention to where the pipes can lead. Some of them lead to the next area. Some lead to optional areas that give us more items, such as a refreshing herb and a syrup jar. Now we're gonna head down this way. And can I pop up here? Nope. Want to try to remember those boxes. I'll try to get everything I can. Yeah, so up this way. I guess it's out here. Get multiple coins, that's 30 coins. And another 30 coins, that's 60 coins. I'll head down this way. This leads to a dead end. I'm gonna head over here. I think down this way. Nope, that's a dead end. Oh, wait. There's one over here. All right, there's a mushroom. I think at this point we'd be getting better items, but still no. So we'll head over here. There's still one more box I need to try to get, although I'm not sure. Okay, so that leads out. So I need to try to find a way to loop back to this specific box. Okay, I think I know. So go up this way. That brings us up to this box, and that gives us there we go. There's a super mushroom. And we're out of here. And we'll go ahead and use our hammer. Open the way. So now, if we want to just head back to the initial starting area, or just get Connie to advance, we can do so. So now we're gonna press on further. I think there may be another set of, nope, we're good.
Oh yeah.
We're for now, but we definitely will be using our ball ability again as we go inside. I'm pretty sure that's the case. But for now, we head on in. Welcome to the Colorful Sea Great Lighthouse Island, sub-level 1. Because, boy, we just cannot have short names. That look familiar? Yep, it's our boys. It's our annoying little, well, what are these called again? Helmet Zoc Troopers. I'm sorry, it's been a little bit. Anyway, Helmet Zoc Troopers, do not underestimate them. They are a little tougher than they were before. Their movesets have not changed, but they are a little higher level than the last time we came by. Yeah, so as you can see, we have some more Zocket-based enemies that we have seen before, but don't worry, these aren't the only enemies that we will find in this place, but they are the ones that we will find there for now. That arc scope is really paying off. Luigi is almost fully caught up to Mario. How close are we exactly? Luigi is only like... He's only like 400 off. Like we're very close to just getting him back on. So if we could just get like three or four more, we pretty much should be fully caught up with Mario. Down here's another save block if you want it. But for now, we need to head further on in because there isn't a whole lot to do in this area until we can unlock that gate. So in here, there's a barrel. It looks like we have some barrel gaming here. God bless Luigi with you and your coins. Intruder alert, security! Fortunately, it doesn't take Luigi to any dungeon, it just moves him out of the way. Luigi, you okay?
Okay.
I bet it'll be more of that if the guard catches you with that flashlight. Oinkles, we gotta get a move on, but I don't see how. Methinks Luigi may have a plan.
Oh.
Going back into the recesses of his mind to achieve more. Luigi, logic! We must rely on the oldest of tactics. What are you thinking there?
Mario.
You're going to wear that barrel, Luigi? You're going to block the guard's lot with your barrel?
Oh.
That's pure genius. A whole barrel full of Luigi, huh? Just trying to do the math. How many gallons of Luigi is that? I don't want to know the answer to that question. No one at Game Theory figure that out, please. Anyway, if Luigi hits L while he is next to a barrel, he will go inside. This is very reminiscent of Superstar Saga, because in that particular game, Luigi, well actually Mario and Luigi could each go into a barrel to do some hiding. Now, you cannot control the exact position Luigi will go in, but he will kind of advance as you do. So you don't need to worry about controlling Luigi, but you do need to kind of be mindful of where he can go. In certain cases, you can use Luigi to go over enemies. In other cases, you just need to use him to go around them. But either way, you don't need to worry about controlling Luigi yourself. And that takes care of that. That is not the only instance of barrel gaming we will be seeing today, but it is there. Oh, hello. Looks like we have some locals who are not security proper that we can talk to. This is kind of weird because the first lighthouse we went to, there was like no one to talk to, and now there are actually some people here. You see past all those guards? Unbelievable. How'd you do it? There are guards in the next room, right? Between you and me, I heard that if you find an intruder, you get a little more food in your meals. That's why the guards really put everything into their patrols. Oh, so that's why they're even doing this. My older brother was brought here too, but he's been acting weird and now he's even working as a guard. Well, listen, if all I had to do was shine a flashlight around to get some food, I'd do it too. This is where the cargo that arrives gets checked. I heard that it has the crucial glow something in it. Handle it with care, got it? I will absolutely not do that, but thank you for the advisement. There's a long conveyor belt in the room up ahead. I ran myself ragged working with the boxes. I think my speed ranking increased. Do you have speed stats? Look, that arm is magnificent. The motions, so graceful. What foundation and balance too. Better than the Rumbler dish. Ha! I feel positively tickled by inspiration. Incredible! But you're not on Rumble Island, so you can't do anything. Can't do anything as far as art's concerned. I finally got a break, so I went on a great vacation. But then I woke up. Yeah, I was really just at work. Aw, I feel that, bro. What do we got here? We got Patriarch's Note 2. Let's see, we have some more foreboding information. As the people are forced to make glom all day and night in terrible conditions, I heard this. We're so lucky to have our great Lord Zaket. I got goosebumps when the land slid apart. I bet the next stage of his plan will be even more incredible. I can't wait to see it. I am fit to burst with anger, but I'll keep recording for the sake of the world's hero. From history's front lines, Patriarch. So, what do you two say? Ugh, give me a break. Give me a break. If I keep doing this, these guys on watch won't wake me up. What? Wish you hadn't asked? Well, you can do this too if you want. Well, that's fair. Ooh, button. So if we hit that button, we can actually break some of the boxes in front of us. And you can do this as much as you want. I do believe there is a limit to how many boxes will actually give you anything. I think it's only that one instance of a one-up mushroom. But you do want to remember this because these types of boxes will come up later. Hey there. You guys have hammers, don't you? Can you do a thing for me? I gotta press this switch. But I'm having a heck of a time getting it to budge. Yeah, I don't think hitting, oh, wait, no, there was something in there. There's a 50 coin. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. There's a 10 coin. What do you have to say, local man? Sometimes a dark red thing pokes out from the cargo. What is it? It gives me the creeps if I go anywhere near it. I wonder what he's talking about. If I was going to work this hard, I would work at a factory that makes oh, whatever we make here. I'd work at a snack factory instead. It's funny because he is a rotund individual. I've been able to outrun shark bones in the past. I swear, I really could. So how did I get myself caught by those birds? Well, the birds are actually kind of difficult to avoid. The shark bones are not that difficult. So busy. Hey, you, don't just stand there. Get to work. There isn't enough glow. Oh, never mind. The scary guys just want more of it. Why does no one know how to pronounce gloam? Can't even say it right. I get that no one knows what it is, but doesn't mean you don't know how to say it. There is an entrance up at top there, but we cannot go through there right now. So I think for now, we're gonna head out to the left here. And we're gonna hit this button. That opens the way back over here. So if we wanna ever head back here, we can. With that said, yes, so down here, there's another way we can go. Hey guy, you look familiar. I swear there are new enemies here. You're just gonna have to bear with it for now. We just all but caught up here. Okay, now we're gonna head over this way. We're gonna break these boxes. That opens a potential path up here. I wanna head down here first though, because there are some boxes with more coins and a candy. Very useful. So now I'll hop up here. And we'll head on into the next room. So right here we have a big old conveyor belt, and if we want to make advancements, we're gonna have to break some boxes, but we don't want to break, well, we do want to break the boxes, but we want to actually use the silver ones to advance forward, and can I please get up here? Well, I did get up there, but I need Luigi to go up there with me. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna hit this button, which will finally open that gate that we saw toward the beginning of the area. So now we can finally advance onwards. And now we can just go ahead and move toward the end of this room. It does not particularly matter. And we're going to head on in. And if memory serves me correctly, That brings us back over here to where those employees taking a break. Well, sort of. Get a mushroom from that block, and now we're back down here. So, since we've taken care of everything that can be done in this room, I will see you guys back in the starting area. So, with the gate open, let's just keep on heading in. I think we're just gonna do the full run of the island, because at this rate, we're doing pretty well. We haven't really encountered any new enemies, and got through the first area with very little trouble. But regardless, welcome to sub-level 2. There's a block here with the syrup jar inside. Definitely want to get that. Earl's convenient, we definitely want to get that. And as you can see, we got the plug puzzles again. So we are gonna have to get 2 plugs if we wanna actually get to our boss at the end of this route. But the first thing I wanna do is I want to get access to this pipe. And as you can guess, that will provide us access to the outside. So if we want to get more equipment, if we want to sell things, if we want to buy some mushrooms, we can do that. Behind that gate is one of the plugs that we need, so we're gonna work our way down these stairs and see what this room provides us. Hopefully it's a way to get the plug, because otherwise we're kind of screwed. So here we have more of these little helmet Zaka troopers. Okay, up here, there is a question block with even more coins. More enemies to deal with. Okay, that's one down, one more. God bless, I can't get anything in. Finally! Jesus Christ, I knew there was one here. This is the Zokrang Trooper, very similar to the Spike Zok Trooper. They're very similar in appearance, but they have entirely new abilities. So I am gonna let them do their thing. That does not mean, however, I'm going to let the sword guys do whatever they want. I want to show off what our boomerang friend can do. So, he throws a little boomerang. If you successfully jump onto the boomerang, despite the fact that it doesn't look like you reasonably can, it will knock the boomerang right back into it. You need to be careful how it swings around. You usually have to dodge with one bro and then counter with the other in time. But if you make it work, you can throw it back right at them. One thing I would like to try during this fight is the attack boost. This is a new plug that we got in the last episode, and I want to show off how it affects battle. So let's try it on this Spike Zok Trooper here. 1, 2, and 3. So you combine that together and you get a lot of really nice stuff from it.
Mario.
Oh yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah, so it affects both the hammer and the jump. So you definitely want to make effective use of it, both attacks whenever you have the attack boost. And I just love it, especially when you combine it with Disney Attack, because I'm pretty sure that stacks everything together. It's really nice. Okay, so Luigi's only like a couple hundred experience off from Mario. If we can get just like a couple more fights where Luigi gets the boost, I think we should be good. I just need to be pay close attention to how Luigi's doing. Here we have another conveyor belt situation, and we want to make our way along it if we want to get up top. I believe we have to arrange things in just the right way to where we can actually advance, so this may take me a minute. Okay, here's what you need to do. Destroy the middle one, hop up on the right, and then hop up here. That's what you need to do. Don't worry about the one on the left. Get that coin, and we'll get a mushroom from this box, and then we shall advance onwards. And that takes us to this other conveyor belt, which has a lot of little side paths that you want to kind of keep in mind. To get through these, you just have to jump. Oh, right, no, that's not it. That's not it. What you actually need to do is you need to use the ball to crawl under certain areas. So, use the ball, get a syrup jar from that box, and then we shall advance onwards with the conveyor belt. So, next thing I want is, I want to hop through these. And I want to head over here. There's a side room that we can go to over here, and I don't want to go there quite yet. What I want to do is I want to get in the ball form here and try to figure out how to get to that bottom area with the additional boxing, because those have some nice stuff in them. And for those of you who do not know my history with grammar, while I understand that the plural term of boxes is, well, box is boxes, I also understand that the plural term for ox is oxen. So why is the term for box not boxen? It doesn't make sense. English language is a lie. Anyway, we're gonna hit this box here, and that opens the gate that we actually need in order to advance. So it was very important that we did that first. Now I need to figure out how to get to that bottom set down there. This is pretty subtle as to how you're supposed to do this. So what you want to do, use the UFO bros right here, and that gets you onto this specific platform. That gets us a silver medallion and a candy. Good. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to get back. Okay, we're finally back out here. Sorry for all the cutting, but trust me, it was necessary for me to do that. So you might think that your natural inclination is to put the plug in the gate. And normally you'd be right. But you're also not. We want to put the plug in here for now because that enables us access to the next area. And in here, we have a syrup jar and more enemies. Now we finally have the new enemy in the field. So if you do not actually... Okay, well... If you do not actually counter his attack, not only will he not take any damage, but he will actually be able to use the attack again. So when it comes to the Zakrane troopers, you definitely want to try to counter their attack as you are able. Pressing on once more. Much like the annoying wrenches that we've seen in the past, if the Zakrane troopers hit you with their boomerang, then it will initiate the battle. And you hitting it with your hammer does not counter them hitting you. I'm trying to pay very close attention to where Luigi's stats are in terms of EXP, because he is exactly 210 points behind Mario. So if we can just push it a little further, we should be right in that golden spot. Looks like we have these punching machines here, and we want to break these boxes because there's some nice stuff that we can get. The main thing is that we want to try to clear a path for ourselves, and we need to try to be relatively quick about it.
Luigi!
Because if we don't clear a path quick enough, the boxes will overwhelm us and we won't be able to advance. Right here is a hidden block with 100 coins in it. Definitely do not want to miss that. And we're pressing on once again. More enemies! Dang it! I cannot get a clean hit in.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, and Mario has leveled up. Now level 21. That is gorgeous. Got some nice boosts to pretty much everything except for Stash and to a lesser extent BP. Got one more BP. It's still good. It's still good. More importantly, in the next battle, Luigi will probably level up, so let's get that taken care of.
Oh, yeah!
All right, we got to level 21 for Luigi. Did not get the XP boost, but still. 21's still good. That puts both the bros just one level away from getting to the ever anticipated level 22, which we definitely want. All right, so there is a room to the side here, but like I said, I do want to try to deal with all the enemies, get Luigi caught up to Mario as quick as I can. Okay, that takes care of all the enemies in this room, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. Luigi's not quite caught up to Mario, but he is like all but caught up. We are just about the end here. Whoa. What? What's going on in here now? Yep, we have to do more of this, and quite a bit more of this. You thought we were done here? You're sorely mistaken. There's even more of those guys. What can we do? I doubt your trick from before will work. Luigi, you have another bright idea?
Let's go!
You want to get launched up to the barrels for some reason?
Oh, yeah!
Let's do it. Can't wait to see what you have in mind, Luigi. Yes, this particular one's a little more complex than the last one.
Oh, yeah, oh.
It's so complex that Luigi has to use his floaty powers just to advance.
Let's
So
go.
Luigi's gonna go up top.
Yahoo!
He's gonna go into this barrel here. So what now?
Yahoo!
Luigi's gonna hop in. Who's there? Oh, that's a totally regular barrel. Nothing strange about that. That's the plan, huh? To make a big commotion? So when we need to create a distraction with Luigi... Yes, that is how you do it. Jump would be whenever you need to get the guard's attention. As we progress through this area, Luigi will advance as you do. Somehow they discerned that Luigi was an intruder. And you need to cause a commotion at the right time. Fortunately, you do not need to get Luigi in a position at the same time, but it's very tricky. You need to get through the whole thing in one clean run if you want to do it right. So be very, very careful. This particular one right here, you want Luigi to hop up right around here because you need those guards distracted. And now Luigi's going to advance on this way. I believe this particular one right here, we just need to keep the guard distracted. And get over here. There we go. Can't hop over here for the immediate moment, so right now we just need to be mindful with Mario. And the main thing we need to do is get past this guard to get to this button. And that will allow Luigi to advance to the end. But for us to make use of it, we have to get through without getting caught. We can pull this off. Okay. There. I cannot tell you how much I struggled with this the first time. I kept getting caught all the time. So for me to do basically a clean run, aside from that one first encounter, I think that's pretty impressive. And like that,
Oh yeah.
we are back where we were before. Or at the very least, we're back to where we started this whole area. Because that was the first blood that we saw right at the start of the room. So now put this plug here.
Whoa. Oh yeah.
And then put this plug here. And we are good to go. So let's head on in. So now we have, well, there's not much left really. We have some boxes here. We get a super mushroom and a super syrup jar. I'm not gonna use those right away because there's a heal block right here that will fully restore our bros everything. The save block right there, I'm not gonna use that for the immediate moment. However, I am gonna use the heart beam that we got earlier. Not quite sure where we got that, but I am going to give it to Luigi regardless. Actually give him 2 more HP. And I would like to go ahead and set some plugs here. I currently have the auto syrup jar equipped, but that's gonna run out very shortly, so I will leave that there for now, but the kaboom attack is not gonna be of any help here. I'm gonna remove that. I think for the immediate moment, I'm gonna put easy peasy counters on. There is also the damage shield, which I would also recommend if you're not feeling confident here, but easy peasy counters is gonna be generally helpful. Unfortunately, the Disifying Attack and Attack Boost are still recharging, and Disifying Attack is not too far off, so we could definitely get that back in the battle later on. But Attack Boost, it's going to be a long while. It's not likely we're going to be seeing that during the actual boss fight. Additionally, if you're not feeling confident, I definitely recommend Damage Shield. With that said, I think we are as prepared as we reasonably can be, so let's head on in. Ah, yes, it's our boys.
The efforts to amass Glom are proceeding as needed.
Exactly on target, Master. Now, our next step, to spread Glom everywhere. What the is Glom? What? No, impossible. How'd they get past the island's barrier? We went in the back door. So that sound before must have been a barrier breach. No need to worry, Master Socket. I'll handle these pests. This kind of thing is what we have Sharp Cask for. Sharp Cask, get over here! Oh God, it's the mother of all barrels! Master, hang back and watch the show. We'll take it from here. So that is your response, eggs. Well, Master, first off, my name is X, as you know. Don't leave any survivors. They beat our Mega Snapto, so don't hold back, eggs. Not half bad. I've never faced a foe who's above average. But Sharpcast will put a quick stop to your lucky run. Remember, Goblik, well, Sharpcast is full of far more spite bulbs. He's on an entirely different level of terrifying strength. Enjoy.
Oh yeah.
All right, we have a fully fledged boss fight here, and it's gonna be a while before we get this. Whoa! Yeah, so this particular guy, Sharp Cask, is level 19, hits pretty hard right off the bat. He throws barrels at you, to no one's surprise. He has a bunch of other tricks, though, so we want to be mindful of that. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and use a red shell on him. Hash if you can is good for groups of enemies, but we're just trying to deal direct damage to a straightforward enemy like him. The best thing to do is just hit him as hard as we can. Boom. Excellent. 242 damage right off the bat. As for Luigi's turn, I think I will go ahead and use the Zapparator as it is more effective than the green shell. And let's get that button mashing going, baby. Mario Party style gaming, we love to see it here for any given reason. Boom! Nice damage, nice damage. So right here, he uses a barrel attack that will hit both enemies. You need to be very careful and try jumping on him if it is possible. But as you can see, I am a miserable failure and was not able to get any hit counterattacks at all. You also got a stat boost here. Oh, right. So when he throws the barrels, he will either slide them at you or he will throw them on the ground. If he throws them on the ground, you do not want to dodge them. You just want to leave them be. So much for easy peasy counters. Anyway, go ahead and use another red shell here. And we got 177 damage in. He didn't deal as much because he does have a defense boost on top of his normal offensive stats. Let's see. Plug has been recharged. I think I'll leave it be for now. Right now he's in his super defensive mode. We just wanted to just focus on dealing some normal attacks right now. Because right now he will not take a whole lot of damage. Whoa. Once he got in that stance or whatever, your attacks stop doing anything. No point hitting him right now. We gotta knock him out of that stance. Oh, and yeah, he does also heal his HP, which is very annoying. So, like it was said, there's no point attacking him normally. You can deal little bits of damage here and there, but the guard is just not going to deal a whole lot. What we want to do is factor in everything that is going on here in this factory and use the power of logic to absolutely wreck his everything. This is actually one of my favorite Luigi logics from before. We're gonna mess around here, and what we want to do is we want to use our joystick to put boxes on Sharpcast. Hello. There we go. We want to try to stack as many boxes on him as we reasonably can. Or I can just be a failure. Come on. There we go. All right, one more. There we go. Very well positioned, but there's more to it. Now we get to knock him down, deal tons of damage, somehow also dealing some lucky hits. And that dealt a lot of damage and brought us into the second area here. He's seriously dizzy at the moment, so now is a great time to deal some major damage. I think I am going to use Hatch Me if you can. Deal some massive damage with the bros. And boom. 166 from the critical shot. And they usually use a butt stomp to deal 271 damage. Very nice. Now I'll use the Zapperator again. Oh boy, I already screwed up. I can fix this. May the power of Krakatoa be with you. Dealt 83 damage. Like I said, Zapperator's kind of meh for an attack, but it is still useful. No. Oh. That particular one's a little tricky. So you need to hit him and then be mindful of where he is because a box will fall on you afterwards if you want to avoid taking damage from that attack. For now, I'm going to go ahead and use the red shell because that has dealt us some decent damage. Boom, 152 damage. All right, we want to try jump on him because we need to be able to do this. There. You actually jump on him, he will stop, but you have to get to that particular point. All right, our Civ jar has been used up. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch out the battle plugs. Something else here. I think I'll use Disifying Attack just to boost damage a little bit. There's no point using Anti-Flying Specialist or Anti-Spike Specialist as he is not considered either despite having spikes on him. But if you do want, again, if you want to minimize damage, this is a good fight to use the damage shield. But he is in his defensive mode once more, so there's no point in using anything flashy. So just deal normal attacks for now. Same thing here. Doesn't matter. Now to use the power of Luigi logic once more and play some very childlike Tetris. Oh, right. This one's a little trickier. So the first time that we did this, we were only stacking boxes. This time, we also have to avoid bombs. Oh, want to avoid that bomb. As we get a little higher, it will be a little trickier to avoid bombs because, of course, the margin of error will become smaller as the tower grows in size. But it's not too unforgiving. Nope. Nope, want to avoid that. Want to avoid that. I'm gonna avoid that like the plague. All right, just one more. Nope, 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 nope. Could not. There we go. Breaks him out of his defensive form. And unfortunately, it does not bring him to the next area. There is no third area for him to fall to, so it does not take all that damage, but we can still deal some massive damage with the red shell. $253 points of damage. Excellent attack. And I think, yeah, I'll use the Zapperator again. Again, it's still marginally better than normal attack. Unless I screw it up. Well, had to be a failure at some point, right? Now he's in his low health animation. That means he's gonna die soon. There we go. No shame in using easy peasy counters. It's what the game provides you. It's the tools that you use to ensure your success. Gonna go ahead and use the red shell again. He isn't taking critical damage, but still, red shell is good for just dealing insane amounts of damage. Boom, 157.
Oh, yeah.
I think a couple of good hits will do. Ow. Well, I don't even want to try to explain that attack because I am just an abject failure. I think for the immediate moment, I'm just going to do a jump attack and see where that gets me. 1, 2, 3. Is that enough? Yep, that sure is. Not the most graceful ending, but I think that still was overall better than the Mega Murder Bird. And for that, we got the Sharp Cast Hammer and more HP back. Unfortunately, not enough to level up, but we're very close. And for our trouble, we got a lot of Sprite Bolts, bringing us back up to 50. Ah, such burly perfection, and still it comes to this. Your turn, X. You guys are a pain. Until next time. Looks like something on the floor there. Ooh, it's a power tap expansion part. We got a power tap. Now we can have up to 3 battle plugs at a time. Let's go. That's going to make Vide's Moon Forward even easier. Oh, well, since I'm here, might as well. Coin Pilot, let's put that back on. Yes, let's get to the top of this Great Lighthouse.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, there are plugs that we can craft, so let's take a sec to see what we can make. I think just for the sake of kind of dealing with some of the cheaper ones right away, I'm gonna go ahead and get the Spirited Item plug, because this particular plug will boost stats when we heal ourselves, which can be useful. I don't see myself using it all the time, but again, we gotta craft 3 more if we wanna actually get any more of the good ones, but maybe next time we'll get Fiery and Ice Attack. Preferably the top floor. This doesn't take me anywhere other than the top floor, so like, why even bother asking me that? A little weird. Now we can light the Great Lighthouse here in the colorful sea. I'm grateful to you both. Oh, and to you too, Snoutlet. Now, I'll go on ahead. All right, well, let's press on to the end. We've gotten this far. Come now, Light. Find your shine. Show us the path we must take to restore all of Concordia.
Oh, ha, ha.
Man, that truly is just as triumphant as it was the first time. Except now with more islands. Just gets better every time. We're almost at the Bering Sea. That's the third one. We're getting closer all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad I met these two. My mentor, Cosette, told me that helping one another is important. I'm sure Mario and Luigi can help. I mean, they will. Miss Cosette, I'll get Concordia back together. Maybe then I'll see you again. Whoa, neat! This is so cool. Oh, good. Idol's alive. Not that we didn't know that. Going somewhere? Yep. We're off to explore. Dory's full of energy thanks to the medicine. Huh. Thanks for waiting. Oh, she's got that scarf on! Squeaky! Wait, are you saying Prince of Peace and Starlo or... Yep, we're going with them. I wasn't sure what to make of this world at first. But after meeting the people and seeing their homes, I want to help save Concordia. And that's why you're exploring? Teehee, we are. Idol! I don't remember 81 person inviting you and Starlo. What if you contributed? From now on, consider us members of Idol. Yeah! She's so cool. Well, do you want us to come with you? Nope. You have an important job right here, remember? But right here is where we'll... Okay, this is silly. It's your turn to look after Mario and Luigi. Squee-hee-hee. Roger, you can leave it to me. I've been considerably more helpful than you anyway. We will be doing our part to explore this world and its seas. If we find anything, we'll let you know. Mario, Luigi, we'll save Concordia. And then we'll go home together.
Oh, yeah.
This is so exciting. Presenting the Reborn Idol.
Let's go!
Our new mission to sail the seas. All made possible because we helped Dory out. Everything adds up together. Oh my god, that's so great.
Here we go!
There goes our heroes.
Bye-bye.
Wee wee!
Oh, we got more coming. At last. But no, it's still not enough. More. We must have more glog. Welcome now to the Burning Sea. Not Burning Sea, Burning Sea. Nothing but water, but I guess that's what you'd expect at sea. We gotta keep at it until we find the Drifted Islands. Let's look for Drifted Islands and double back to the ones we linked already. Alright, well, we are properly in the Burning Sea. There are already new side quests available, and we have a whole new array of areas to go and explore. So with that in mind, and with everything that we've accomplished today, we are gonna end this episode here. Next time on Mario and Luigi Brothership, we're going to explore the Burning Sea. Oh, and just so you know, from this point onward, I have no idea what is going to happen. I have now caught up to the point where I was when I did my test playthrough. So everything from this point onward, is going to be a complete, genuine surprise. See you guys then.